everyone, welcome to Deanna Budgets. Thank you so much for joining me today. What are we doing today? Well, today we are working on cash stuffing paycheck number 2 for the month of February. This paycheck for me would be on Friday. We get paid on Friday, and therefore we are going to be doing the cash stuffing today. I'm usually a few days behind because of life, but today we should have $1,847. We do have a larger amount today because my second paycheck of the month is usually where we get our flex spending reimbursement, which is through my husband's work. It's pre-tax deducted for certain expenses. This one in particular is transportation related, and so we claim that back like every month, and this is usually when it comes through, and therefore this second paycheck is usually the larger one. So I do get to put a lot more to savings this week, which is exciting. So let's go ahead and count it and we'll get started, you guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600. I'm going to use my calculator to help me keep track. 51, 52, 53, 54, 50. That's 450. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60. That's 560. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 160. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. That's 50. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 27. Okay, so we got 1847. We are in good shape. And guys, before I started, did you guys see these 20s, these 50s? Look at these. Aren't these the oldest $50 you've ever seen? I got these from the bank over the weekend and I was shocked. These 50s are from 1981. Can you believe that? They're way older than me, that's for sure. These 50s have B notes on it too, which these letters represent where the bills were printed, and these are all from New York. But it's interesting because the new 50s don't have those letter notes on it. So I just thought that was pretty cool. I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm not a collector of old bills, you know, but I think it's kind of cool. So let us unstuff the wallet. That way we can get going, right? See what we did this week. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for hanging out today. And for my returning subscribers, you know I love you and I appreciate all of you. Speaking of which, guys, I hit 300 subscribers. Oh my gosh, yay! So exciting, so exciting. Thank you so much to each and every one of you who have been sharing my videos or tagging me in your videos and recommending me to your followers. And those of you who have been watching, I want to say religiously, but loyally, I appreciate every single one of you. And I'm going to be doing a little giveaway, nothing too crazy, but I don't have that ready yet, so we'll work on that, okay, you guys? But thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. Looking forward to seeing how we'll grow together. Yeah, that was a little interlude. Let's continue, you guys. For groceries, we have 50, 65, $65 in rollover. That's awesome. Love to see it. Gas, I do not unstuff. I do keep it rolling, but we do have 50. And here's another old 50. I've been getting all the old 50s lately, but this one is not as old. I'm looking for the year on this, 1996. So that's interesting. We've got 50, 70, 90, 110, 120. So I'm going to leave that all in there. For food, we have rollover. That's fun. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 24. Yeah, no, it's fine. Personal, empty, and miscellaneous, we do have 20. So awesome. We therefore have really good rollover for this particular week. So let's count it up and see what we have. 50, 70, 90, 105, 6, 7, 8, 9, 109. Yay, that's awesome. I did not think it would be that much. we spent a lot of money this past weekend, you guys, because it was like a long weekend for us with the holiday on Monday, which is today. I did go to work, but my husband was off. But over the weekend we went to like a cute little I guess it's like a little village, but they have lots of shops and restaurants, and they have like this fair thing for kids with carousels, and my daughter was like dying to go on a carousel. So we basically took her there and hung out down there, spent a bunch of money. We went shopping for a lot of like little clothing stuff, and yeah, but that's coming out of this paycheck stuffing that I'm doing. So yeah, that's the one that's gonna run it out. So that's why I hesitated, but that's why this is not gonna have a lot of rollover next week when we do this one. So we have 150, 70, 80 going into groceries. And for gas this week, we are only putting $50. Get these old 50s in here, right? For food, we are adding, this is where we're going to be putting in $100 because that was for this weekend. That was spent. My hubby is getting his 50. I'll give him this old 50. And I will also take 20, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, 50 for myself. That's our personal spending money to do whatever we please with. Mostly we've been saving or spending money for buying larger ticket items that we like. But it's always good to give yourself a little bit of wiggle room to spend some money without guilt, because that's how you keep yourself on budget. You gotta have some flexibility there, guys. $20 miscellaneous. It's okay to spend money as long as you budgeted it. Don't worry about it. That's the point of a budget. It frees you so you can spend what you want to spend without, going into debt. My daughter's getting her $30. She didn't have any rollover because, she did. She did have rollover, but if you guys watch my last savings challenge video, you will see she had her savings challenges at the end, which was super cute. And we took the rollover out for her to play with. So that was what we did with that. Okay, we are moving on. I'm a little chatty tonight, aren't I? And I shouldn't be because I'm tired. It's late, you guys. We are moving on now to our bills binder. We are adding $25 into the phone account, which I do keep in cash. It's one of my only bills I keep in cash because this is paid to my mom at every quarter and I give her the money in cash. So I figured, why not save it in cash? So $25 going in, which should bring us up to $270. And let's see if that is what we have. 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 45, 55, 65, 70. 270. So that is correct. And we are going to add $35 to our car insurance. I need a new sheet. Okay. Nope. I ran out. Hold on. Let me grab one. Okay, you guys. I got a new sheet. So 213, we are adding $35, which will bring us up to $736. So let's go ahead and add $35. And because I pay this one semi-annually, the bill isn't due, I think, until the spring. So I am transferring this every month into my high yield to gain interest. So we have in cash 20, 40, 50, 65, $70. And the remaining 701, wait, is that right? Oh yeah. So we have 666 in the bank. And we have $70 in the envelope. So that is correct, $736. Right? I used Ally savings account for my high yield. And I have a bucket labeled car insurance. And so that's where that's being collected. Okay, that's it for the bills binder. All my other bills are paid with my credit card or through my bank account. And so I leave those bills in the bank. But I do keep those budget sheets labeled with the bill name where I track my weekly deposits into the bill account, as well as whenever it's paid. I will also record that so I know how much I have set aside for each bill at any given point. That's what I do. So moving on to our sinking funds. So today, guys, the sinking funds are going to be getting a whopping $400. I've showed you this sheet. This is what, please excuse the state of this sheet. It's a bit crumpled. It's been traveling in my bag for a couple days. But so we're working on week 2, and we're going to be putting money into my buffer, the family fund, or date night envelope, household, clothing, and self-care. So let's go ahead and get those stuffed. This little dashboard is on my Kofi. You can get it for free if you want and edit your own funds and goals and print it out, laminate it, keep it handy so that you know what you want each envelope to ideally have. Typically, once I reach those amounts, I would not stuff it until I need to, re-up that amount. So for our buffer, we are adding $30 this week. So $213, $30, which brings us up to $515. Now that is awesome because I had a goal of $500 in this fund. So I'm very happy, and the fact that it hasn't run out yet means that we've been spending within our budget for my sinking fund. So that makes me happy. 1, 2, 350, 70, 90, 410, 30, 50, 70, 90, 510, 15. That is awesome. Love that. So 515 is in the buffer. We are adding next to family fund. So let's flip over to that. And yes, this one did take a hit, or it will take a hit because we had a date night. I have not unstuffed it yet because it happened like in last week's stuff expenses, and I haven't reconciled them yet completely. But we are going to add today $130, which is basically what I wanted to add for this month to this envelope. So that will bring us to $300. So let's grab $120, $30, and it should be $300 in here. So let's double check that for accuracy. 1, 2, 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, $300. Yay. And I think we spent probably half of that on our little weekend activities. We also did a lot of eating out. It was a spending. It was a weekend of spending, but that's okay because we've been doing very well on not spending, so we treated ourselves. So $213, we are adding to the household fund $100. We've also been keeping this fund quite busy because of all the little tiny repairs we've been doing around the house. And this also needs to be reconciled. 1, 2, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 229. Guys, I didn't even tell you what happened to us. Oh my gosh. So it was super cold last weekend, right? There was a massive cold front on the East Coast. And honestly, it was in the negatives with the wind chill. And we ended up with a frozen pipe. And it was... It took like a day and a half before the pipe thawed out. And when it finally did, it basically caused a leak in our neighbor's apartment because we're upstairs. They're downstairs. And it caused a leak in her apartment. And, my husband, he's very handy. So he was able to fix it with the help of the plumber the next day. And as soon as they fixed it, her pipes broke. So then hers was flooding her kitchen. So it was pretty intense. It was a super busy weekend of just stressful temperature related problems. So this poor lady, she's got to get her insurance company involved now because her pipe made a huge mess. Ours was, manageable for my husband. But once hers broke, there was no holding back. So yeah, we've been dealing with that. But anyways, we're okay. Our place is fine. We're adding $70 to the clothing envelope, right? Yes. Which will bring us up to $85. So let's grab that, 50 and 70. And so we have 50, 70, 85. $85. Perfect. And we did spend a bunch of money, but I did already take this out. My hubby got some new, a bunch of new jeans, and my daughter got some new dresses because she's growing like the weeds, you guys. So everybody got something new. I think I got a pair of jeans because I only have 2 pairs of jeans and I wear them like so much times for the week. I'm like, I need some more clothes, but I can never find jeans that are just comfy, you know? Anyways, self-care is getting $70. And that will bring us up to $250. Awesome. That's great because now I can buy my hair products. Okay. I've been putting it off for too long and I need to buy them. So now we have 150, 220, 40, 50. 250, perfect. Yeah, so for this envelope, pretty much self-care is just like, you know, when we want to buy our expensive face creams or hair products or get a massage. That's what we use that fund for. So it's pretty low priority, but it's nice to have some money in there. That's it for the sinking funds, $400, just like that. We now move on to our savings. We try to put the same amount in savings every week. And so we're going to go ahead and add to our daughter's account $50. And I did reset these totals for the new year. So she now has $300 in her account for so far for the year. And we have 100, 200 in prop, and then 50, 100 in cash. So that's 300. And our account should also be the same. And these accounts are going to be very soon transferred into an investment account so that they can bear more interest. We are still working on getting that finalized with our financial advisor. 1, 2, 50, 300. Which honestly, I'm not really sure how it will change the way I am stuffing my envelope. I will still be doing my cash stuffings. It's just that on the back end, things might look a little bit different. But I'll let you know about it more as I go through that process, you guys. So the next thing we're doing is month ahead, and that's getting $20. And we did save up 1 month ahead, and we're working on our second month ahead at the moment. And the goal is $5,000, like bare minimum, 4 walls, and a little bit of like variable spending. I do need to, you know, assess that again because I did that math a while ago. But let's add the 20. And for those of you who are new and don't understand what a month ahead fund is, it's basically, you know, whatever expenses you would need to survive for a month if you were out of work and had no income coming in, that would be the month ahead fund. It's not for frivolous things or buying yourself a coffee. It's for paying the bills, getting groceries, and putting gas in the car. That's it, bare bones. So that's what this is for. Hopefully we'll never have to use it. It just acts as a secondary emergency fund, but just for that purpose. So we have 5, 50, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. 554 in the bank, and then we have $40 in cash. And if you're interested to find out how you can come up with that month ahead figure, I can absolutely show you that as well. But it's pretty simple, you guys. Just if you have done any sort of budget, you list all your fixed expenses and all your variable expenses for the month, and you use that as your total. And if you can save toward getting that lump sum, then you can deposit it and you have a month ahead, pretty much. It's not too hard. Vacation, I am going to start stuffing this directly because the envelope, the challenge I was using to stuff it is completed, and I do not know what I'm doing with that yet. So I'm just going to put the $100 directly in here, which will bring us up to $79.11. Okay, so let's just grab 100 and put it in. This is the only real cash in here. The rest is prop. So we're getting close to our goal of 10K, which was a pretty big goal, and it's still accumulating because we have not taken a vacation yet. We were supposed to be taking a vacation next month. that got canceled. So yeah, we don't know what we're doing with that yet, but I'm continuing to save. Now that's it for savings, you guys. So I do believe that whatever's left on the cash tray is going towards saving challenges. It should be $687. Let me just verify that to make sure we did not miss anything. And then we can continue on our way. So we have 150, 200, and 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 5, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 610, 20, 30, 5, 45, 55, 65, 665, 66, 7, 8, 9, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 91, 2, sorry, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I count that right? I think I missed something. Hold on. Yeah, I did recount it and I did get 687. So I don't know where I made that little error, but it's fixed now. All right, so 687 is what we have left, and I like to do one stuffing into the Sweet Stacks Challenge, which is a 10K savings challenge created by myself and Andrea from No Bucks Given. The link for this is in my description below. You can find it for free on my Kofi. Please download it and save with us. I make it a habit to add something every cash stuffing to this envelope, and we are going to make it random and roll a d12. If I could only find my d12 die. Okay, I got it. So whatever the section is what we're going to add to it today, and we are going to section 6. Okay, so section 6 is save 300, and there are amounts ranging from 1 to 25. So I am going to add the largest amount in this one, and I'm going to put $25 into this challenge. So I'll grab that off the cash tray. Now I do put prop bills in here, so I will go and grab the prop bills. Okay, so I have $25 here in prop, and I will be adding that in to the envelope, and the other 25 will be going into my actual cash binder. So let me just make a note of it here that today, I think it's the 16th, we're adding 25, which, you guys, brings us up to $1,100. Amazing. So amazing. Happy for that. So let us continue. I'll put this away. And the cash goes into my savings challenge binder. All the cash for my savings challenges are in here, so I can keep it organized and know exactly where to go at the end of the month to unstuff everything. So let me tuck that into here. My double-sided envelopes. Loving them so much. They were a gift from Maria over at She Has Got It. I love them so much, and I ordered some also recently. So that is it, and the only other thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this cash into my pouch that I will reserve for our savings challenge videos. I've got to catch up on Build a Bank. I mean, you know, the winter challenge, winter locked in, and I have got to do my savings challenges. The only thing I have left to do now is allocate this rollover cash. So to remind ourselves, we have 50, 70, 90, 105, 6, 7, 8, 9. $109. So guys, let's go ahead and reap or enjoy the fruitage of our labor. We worked really hard not to spend that money this weekend, or last weekend, I should say. And we're going to stuff it into this fun savings challenge, the Candy Shop Savings Challenge book by GB over at Income Babes. So we're going to go ahead and log the cash in. So 2/16/26, we are adding, what was it? 109, right? So 109 which means, you guys, we have $513 saved in rollover for the year so far. That is amazing. That's so good. Happy about that. So we're going to go ahead and, like I did last time, I'm going to grab prop notes. So let me make some prop change with this so that I can keep track. Okay, so I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 80, 5, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 101, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is 9. It's so hard to count prop bills. They are so slippery. Okay, so I have it here. So I'm going to put this 109 into my cash binder here, my bank binder, as some people call it, into the Candyland challenge, which is where all the rollover cash goes. And at the end of the month, this is going to be unstuffed and allocated to some kind of long-term savings account. We will see at the end of the month where that goes. But that's cool. So let's set this money up, which is the prop cash. This is just for recording purposes so that I do not confuse myself like I did one video that I had to cut out because it was so horrible. Okay, guys. So let us get a die, and we are just going to work this challenge and see how far we can go today. We had 1 cake to finish and then some cookies that are each worth 3. So we're rolling a d6 for this challenge. We've got 1 here. So we've got 1. And then these are each 3. So that's 3, 6, 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. So I'll put this one back, grab a 10. And the first challenge is officially completed. Yay! Okay. Cupcake Boulevard is done, and we are moving on to Marshmallow Meadow. I think I can finish this too. So let's just go ahead and eliminate what's left. So we've got 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 6 is 10, plus 8 is 18, plus 9 is 27, plus 11 is 38, right? 38, plus I have this bonus 4, which will bring us up to 42. Yes. Okay. So let's grab the 42, 20, 40, 1, and 2. And the second one is also done. Yay. Okay. So that is also completed. I wonder how long it will take me to finish this, you guys. Do you think I will finish it by halfway through the year? That would be exciting. Not sure. Okay. So for this one, it is a roll and save, and I have to roll a die to see which dice we're going to be working with today. So let's see. And oh my goodness, we're rolling a d6 or a d20. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to play with the d20 since that's what it told me to do. So let me grab it here, and we have a lot of icons, so this is probably where the money will end, but we'll see. Let's go. All right, so that's a 7. Okay, so 5, 6, 7. Roll again. A 10. That's a pretty easy one. All right, for this gummy worm, we are saving $12. 10, 11, and 12. And for this yellow gummy, we are saving $1. Okay, cool. All right, let's go now to the next line. We are saving 8 for this. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, guys, it's getting down to the wire because this is a d20. So could be any minute now. Okay, another 7. So let's get rid of this jelly bean. So 7 is here, 5, 6, and 7. Now, I definitely don't have 20 left. I only have 12, and I don't want an IOU. So what I'm going to do is leave this page and go to, let me see, I have 12. So I can roll here because this is a D12 page here. So let me grab my D12, and we're just going to roll once and see. That's a 5. Okay, so let's get rid of this one. And now I can't roll on this one anymore either because we have $7 left. So do we have a 7 here under the bubblegum bridge? Let me just look through really quick. Yes, we do right here. That's a 7. So there we go, guys. The money has been spent quick and painless. No IOUs. That's the way we like it. So thank you so much for spending some time with me today on this video. I will be filming my savings challenges next. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you're having a great week, you guys. So I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.